What is happening, guys? My name is Pete, and a lot of stuff has been going on in the video game news of last week, but I'm just going to pick out just a couple. I'm going to go over them with you, what I think is a little bit more predominant, and give you my thoughts on them. So, why don't you sit back and enjoy the ride? So, I've decided I was going to take three news, one being E3, one being about Deathloop, and of course, the last one being Resident Evil. They all came out within last week, within a couple of days of each other. So I figured why not dive in to a little bit of that. So we're going to start with E3. I'm going to pull some stuff up and we're going to enjoy our time. So E3 is planned for this year and it's going to take place from June 12th to the 15th. However, it is going to be the first digital event only E3, and it will include such developers as Nintendo, Xbox, Konami, Capcom, Ubisoft, Take-Two Interactive, Warner Brothers, and Koei Media. Of course, what we don't see from this is PlayStation, of course, is absent. Now, if you remember, in 2020, they were not going to go to E3. And then, of course, all the stuff with the pandemic happened and they had to cancel. So Sony, I think, has been planning their own state of play similar to what Nintendo does with Nintendo Directs. But, of course, Nintendo will probably work with E3 to, of course, get that in line. So in that idea, I'm very excited for E3. It's coming back. It's great for the industry. You get excited for the fall games. I mean, I'm going to go into a video later on about my thoughts on the fall, but I think E3 is those big announcements. You see Breath of the Wild 2, the release date of Halo, like all these big titles. I'm hoping for Horizon Zero Dawn. Give me that game. You have all these big games coming in, so E3 is a way to really wake up the industry and just excite gamers and remember why we got next gen consoles. So that is my thoughts on E3. A little bit of a tangent there, but I want to next go into Deathloop, which I'm a little bit more sad about. Now, Deathloop, from the developers at Arcane Studios, we have made the decision to delay the launch of Deathloop till September 14, 2021. This goes on to say that they want to take their time to polish it off, make it the experience we wanted to make it, all that, and they're very excited to show you more. Typical of developers when, they want to tighten everything up. But the problem with I have about this game is it's been going on this development and delay for a couple of months now. You had it back in 2019 when it was supposed to release, got moved to early 2020, then it got to May, and now it's in September. Now, I'm not knocking on the studio, nothing like that. I think that there's a great game in there. I just hope that it just delivers on everything they want and everything just works. So if you need the extra time, I love it. Take it all you want. But it just worries me about how much of this game is like the expansionness of this game, what it's going to be like. And the experience also brings me to my next news, which is all about Resident Evil. Now, for the Resident Evil, there is a showcase coming and it appears to be another demo, which is very fun. They have said that on April 16th, we will see a direct at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and, of course, 3 Pacific. But it's because Resident Evil the showcase is coming up. The game is just a couple weeks away. I'm going to have some gameplay on that soon on this channel as well. But Resident Evil as 7 was absolutely an experience. Changing it up, making it first person, that interactive is bar none. And I've played the maiden demo, and I'm hoping that if this demo is true, we get a actual gameplay trailer, which would be fantastic right before launch. I'm of course pre-ordering this game, but I want to see what this showcase is, because you could just give a demo, you could just give a little story trailer. What's so important about this showcase that they're debuting it? So I'm very intrigued. Like I said, for Thursday at 6, I'm going to be all in. So Resident Evil, what do you got for me? So these are just a couple of things that I've thought about and wanted to share with you guys. If you like, please like and subscribe down below. But I want to come with you guys with gameplay and all this stuff, so I hope you guys enjoy the ride that you will be taking if you join me here.